for a barbell back squat, we are gonna want to make sure we execute the movement with a good setup first. So most people are gonna start with a little bit of an anterior pelvic tilt, tailbone towards the ceiling, and rib cage flare. So most people are gonna need to exhale their air out just a little and pull their rib cage down. Do not over exhale and round your upper back a ton. It's a very subtle movement. We're pulling our rib cage down and back just a little, and then we are unlocking our knees and tucking our tailbone down just slightly. Please do not overcorrect the tailbone either and squeeze your butt. That is not the ideal, right? We want this in between movement. Very subtle movements to start. That will help you get a little deeper in your squat. The second thing is how we execute it. We want to make sure that number one, for your squat initial movement, I want you to think about knees forward. I just want you to drive those knees forward rather than reaching your butt back. I want you to load your knees. A squat is a knee dominant exercise, so we definitely want to have some knee loading. It's totally fine for your knees to be loaded. You're going to drive those knees forward. You're going to sit your hips down in between your legs, and as you initiate to come back up, we are going to leg press the earth away from us. We are going to try to avoid lifting up with our backs and reaching up like this to start. That is how we're going to make sure that it's predominantly a leg exercise, so we're not over involving our spines. So remember, the setup is important. Number two, we want to drive those knees forward, sit our hips down in between our legs. And number three, leg press the earth down away from us so that we can use our legs to drive us up and not lift with our spines.